Hello fight fans, and welcome to another episode of The Square Circle, where we are pound for pound the best at discussing boxing past, future, and present. In tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about what just happened this weekend with Erislandy, Lara, and Jarrett, Hurd. What an awesome fight that was. We're going to talk about that, break that down, and we're going to look at a special treat and reviewing the top 10 richest boxers in history. So stay right there, you don't want to miss it. Alright, first off, let's talk about that fight that was on Saturday night on Showtime. That was pretty sweet stuff, guys. Erislandy, Lara, and Jarrett, Hurd, man, they brought it, didn't they? They were going toe-to-toe. Lara didn't do his usual style where he's moving a lot. You know, maybe age is catching up to him a little bit. That was one of the questions that was, that we were leading into the fight with in the back of our minds. When is this guy going to start showing age? And he still looks fantastic. He is so accurate with his punches, and he's got pretty decent power. But let's talk about how gigantic Hurd looks in that ring. He looks like he's like a light heavyweight, and he's 6'1". And here, if you look at this picture right here with Charlo next to Hurd and Lara, look at how big Hurd looks. Big Hurd looks. That dude is giant. I can't believe he can make that weight. Junior middleweight at 154, I'm impressed that he can make that weight. That's crazy. He looks like a giant in there. But anyways, he reminds me like a pressure fighter where he has to have that momentum going forward, kind of like Kelly Pavlik did, although Kelly Pavlik was more of a one-punch, knock you out type of power. But I also think he reminds me of maybe what the fuck is his name? He also reminds me a little bit of Antonio Margarito, where he has to have that momentum coming forward. I'm not saying he, cheats and has his hands wrapped or anything, because that is not the case. By the looks of it, he's just got these big thudding punches, just walloping punches like he's hitting you with tree branches or some shit. I think him and Lara were doing pretty much a back and forth fight where it was like, hey, give you this round, I'll give you this round. And it was good, solid action the whole time. Lara took a beating. You could see in his face at the end of the fight, he looked a little tore up. But man, is he a tough guy. He is a tough cookie, and he just took that licking and he kept trying. And then that very last round, Hurd was able to actually put him on his butt, which says a lot about Hurd's skill, because not only does he have a win over Lara, he has that pretty awesome win over Austin Trout as well. Now he's obviously got somebody who really wants to get in there with him, Jermell Charlo, one of the Charlo brothers. He was ringside sitting next to Earl Spence Jr., and a couple seats over was Floyd. You see in his promoter hat with the red thing saying that he's coming out of retirement. That's a whole nother story. We'll get into that, and this whole UFC business under special rules, I guess. He doesn't want to go full out MMA style. I don't really get what that's all about. But anyways, getting back to the point that I was making is Charlo really wants this fight. He thinks that he's just gonna go right through Hurd. He's not too worried about it. He's got that brash confidence everybody knows about. That super brash confidence that everybody knows about. I think that Hurd's footwork, he's kind of got that Bigfoot Sasquatch style where he's just kind of continuing coming forward, but nothing fancy, nothing super technical, but he's just overwhelming. He breaks you down, and by the end of the fight, you're just like, dude, I can't hold off this big dude. He's got too much pressure and too much strength. His strength looks incredible in there. So I think Charlo and him are going to be a good, awesome matchup. But I think Charlo's got a little bit more skill. But man, with the strength that Hurd and perseverance that he's been showing, that's going to be a good fight. My mouth is watering. Alright, now let's get into the top 10 richest boxers of all time. I got this list from www.worldstopmost.com. Alright, so starting out with number 10, that's going to be the one and only B-Hop, Bernard Hopkins. With a net worth of $40 million. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. And Hagler's got a net worth of $45 million. Not bad. And the number 8 spot goes to the one and only, the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. And Ali has got $50 million to his credit in net worth. Rest in peace, champ. The number 7 spot, Vitaly Klitschko. And Vitaly, one of the Klitschko brothers, obviously he did a little bit better than the other one. He's got $65 million net worth. In the number 6 spot, we got the one and only Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar came in at $120 million. The number 5 spot, we got Lennox Lewis. Lewis came in at $140 million net worth. At number 4, we got Oscar De La Hoya, the Golden Boy. Oscar's current net worth is around $200 million. Alright, let's get down to the top 3. You guys ready? Number 3, Manny Pacquiao. The Pac-Man has got $250 million net worth. Number 2, Big George Foreman. Gotta love those grills. George got himself a net worth of $300 million. And the number 1 spot, no secret, no mystery here, you know that's Floyd Money Mayweather. Floyd's estimated value net worth right now is around $400 million, and that's probably more than that. You guys are really surprised with the winner, right? With a name like Money. Now, I can't verify that everything on that list is 100% accurate. That's all estimated, so I'm sure it's close though, right? Alright, that's going to do it for tonight's episode. Please hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate that. And if you got anything that you want to talk about in upcoming episodes, you know, certain fighters or fights from the past or just, you know, anything that you want me to cover on this show, I'm going to fit it in for you, so just let me know. And until next time, remember to keep those hands up. Thanks. Take care.